5. So this is time for our social study class. We already learned the chapter 3. The topic was contemporary life. You know, we already learned you all that nowadays environmental change is a basic and burning problem. So we already learned about the effects of modern life on land, on water and on air. And now listen, as our earth is our home, so we don't want to make our home a dirty one. Of course you don't like to make your home, as earth is our home, we don't like to make our home a dirty one. There are many things we can do to help the environment. So there are certain rules we must follow, we should all follow to protect to maintain our land, air and water and our total environment. So let's try to follow some do's and don'ts. Okay, I am going to tell you the rules or the do's and don'ts. Please try to listen it carefully. Tell your family and friends about the importance of controlling pollution. Learn more about how to stop pollution. And recycle as much waste as you can. How to recycle? We should follow 3 R's. You know, we should follow 3 R's. What is 3 R's? 3 R's means reduce, reuse and recycle. To reduce the use of non-biodegradable things, materials like plastics, rubber, aluminium, etc. And reuse, what is reuse? Reuse old things to make new things, and recycle means using waste materials to make new things. Okay, so we all should follow 3 R's. And next, we should all eat organic food, which does not count. Because why we should eat organic food? Organic food doesn't contain any kind of pesticides or chemicals that harm the land, air, water as well as our health. And we should also avoid processed food and drinks. Consume fresh fruit, fresh food and fresh drinks. Make compost from waste food. And conserve electricity, that is very important. Conserve electricity at home by turning off lights, computers and electric appliances when not in use. Limit use of vehicles by using public transportation, cycling or walking. Stop cutting of trees and forests. Plant more trees and take care of them. Do not throw waste materials or garbages into rivers or other water bodies. Avoid use of plastic bags, which are a serious threat to environment. Use paper or cloth bags instead of plastic bags. And use liquefied petroleum gas, that is LPG, for cooking food instead of using wood as a fuel. Always we should use compressed natural gas or CNG in our vehicles instead of petrol and diesel to clean our air. Okay. These all are some important do's and don'ts which we should all follow. And you know, we always maintain the these rules in our everyday life to reduce the pollution. Reducing pollution is important for the survival of our environment and the health and well-being of the life that it supports. We are responsible human beings. We all are responsible human beings. So we should help protect the environment, as it will ultimately affect our lives on the earth, so that we can make the earth as a cleaner, healthier and more pleasant place to live. Okay. So this was the chapter. You all should go through the chapter line by line. Now I'll discuss some question answers and objective type questions next. Okay. So listen it carefully. Chapter 3, Contemporary Life. Firstly, give one word answer for the following. Question number 1. The basic and burning problems of our modern living style. The answer is pollution. Number 2. Air is made dirty by things called this. Answer is emissions. Number 3. 2 pollutant gas. Answer is carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Number 4. Poisonous form of oxygen. Answer ozone. Number 5. The main gas responsible for greenhouse effect. Answer carbon dioxide, CO2. Number 6. Smoke and fog together are called this. Answer is smog. 7. Natural manure is called this. Answer manure. Food free from pesticides and or chemicals. Answer organic food. Next, B. Fill in the blanks. Farmers spray dash on their crops to kill pests. Answer is pesticides. Question number 2. We should avoid blank. Here is the blank dash food and drinks. Answer is processed food and drinks. We should avoid processed food and drinks. Question 3. We need to breathe blank and blank air to keep healthy. First blank, for the first blank, clean. For the second, fresh. So the full answer is we need to breathe clean and fresh air to keep healthy. Question number 4. Blank and blank, both gases are making our planet Earth warmer. Ozone and carbon dioxide, both gases are making our planet Earth warmer. Question 5. Everyone should drink blank and blank water. Safe and good water is the right answer. Everyone should drink safe and good water. Question number 6. Living things in our environment are called dash components and non-living things in environment are called dash components. For the first blank, the answer is biotic. Second blank, abiotic. So the full answer is living things in our environment are called biotic components and non-living things in environment are called abiotic components. Okay. Next, answer the following questions in short. Question 1. What are the burning problems of modern lifestyle? The basic and burning problems of our modern lifestyle all over the world are pollution and environmental changes. It makes people, animals and plants sick and spreads diseases. Question 2. What are the main factors of increasing rate of pollution in the world? Answer. The main factors of increasing rate of pollution in the world are point 1. The Industrial Revolution. Next, the introduction of motorized vehicles. And bullet 3. The explosion of the population. 3 points are here. Next, question 3. What are throwaway items? List any 5. Answer. Every day we use a lot of things and when they become waste, we throw them away. These are called throwaway items. Kitchen wastes, carry boxes, broken utensils, rags, one-time usable plastic bags, etc. are such throwaway items. How does farming pollute the environment? In order to kill pests, farmers spray poisonous chemicals on their crops. Part of those poisonous chemicals remain in our food, which is harmful for our health. This poison not only pollutes the soil but also air and water. Question 5. What are the sources of water pollution? The wastewater from factories, farms and cities flows into water bodies like rivers, lakes and seas. Waste chemicals from factories, waste oils from industries, cars and service stations, spills from industrial farms and oil tanker accidents at sea are some sources of water pollution. How air get polluted? The smoke that coming out of factories, cars and buses contains harmful gases like carbon dioxide CO2, carbon monoxide CO, sulfur dioxide SO2, nitrogen oxides NO2, ozone O3. These poisonous gases, wait for a while, cause pollution of air. Okay. Next question, how we can restrict the pollution? Our earth is everybody's home, so we all must clean and maintain our home. Spreading awareness among all is the main thing, and then we have to find out the ways to control pollution. Question 8. List some ways to control pollution. Some ways to control pollution are: first point, spread awareness regarding controlling of pollution among family and friends. Follow 3 R's regarding pollution: reuse, recycle and reduce. Stop cutting of trees and forests. Next, to go somewhere, walk or use a bicycle instead of car to reduce pollution. Question D. Write true for the correct answer and false for the wrong one. 1. Biotic and abiotic components of environment depends on each other. The answer is true. Next, we should stop cutting trees and plant more trees to control pollution. Answer true. 3. The best way to manage waste is unfollow 3 R's. False. Answer is the best way to, the correct answer is the best way to manage waste is to follow 3 R's. Question 4. We should reduce the use of non-biodegradable materials like plastic bags, aluminium foils, etc. Answer is true. Next, vegetable peels, paper, etc. non-biodegradable waste. Answer is false. So, what is the correct answer? Vegetable peels, paper, etc. are biodegradable wastes. Next, question 6. Global warming is the term used to describe the gradual rise of the average rainfall on the earth. Answer is false. So, the correct answer is global warming is the term used to describe the gradual rise of the average temperature on the earth. Okay. Next, question 7. Reducing pollution is important for the survival of our environment, and the answer is true. So that's all the question answer for this chapter, and we already completed this chapter. You all copy the question answer in your book, in your class copy, and you please remember and try to memorize all that. Okay. Next day we will start a new chapter. So till then, bye.